Everything in your life, your health, your relationships, your income, your job, your career, your business, your discipline, your results is a reflection of one thing, and that is your mindset. Most men try and change their results without changing the thoughts and beliefs driving them. If you want total transformation, if you want total recreation, it starts with your mind. And in this video, I'm going to give you the blueprint for you to be able to master your mind and ultimately master your life. Hey guys, it's Brendan. Your mind is so powerful, it's so important. We really need to train it, we need to build the mindset. Your beliefs, which is your mindset, create reality, and they get fueled 100% of the time. Every action you take is from your beliefs, and it reinvents your beliefs, recreates them and fuels them 100% of the time. So if you have a belief that you can't do it, you're going to take actions in alignment with that belief, and then that belief is going to refuel that action, is going to refuel that belief that you can't do it and you're not good enough. And the cycle continues, and you just keep making it more and more and more. So it's so important to master your mind. And so the first thing you need to understand, and this part of this total transformation blueprint, is you need to understand that your thoughts shape your reality. What you think, you become. Your external life is a result of the internal world. It's a reflection, it's a mirror. It's the mirror principle. You know, what you see out here is not the problem, it's not the issue, it's a result of what's going on inside. Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And it's because you become someone different. If you upgrade your thinking, your reality follows. The external world is a symptom to what you are thinking and feeling inside. Your beliefs act like a filter. They either empower you or they sabotage you. As I said, if you believe that you can't, you're right. If you don't think you're good enough, you're going to take actions and you're going to create a reality that fuels that belief that you're not good enough. It's something so simple, but we don't put enough importance to it. I honestly believe that so many businesses fail because they don't prioritize the personal growth of the business owner and the employees and everyone in there. Because personal development, increasing our mindset, increasing who we are, most important skill. Because then the rest of the world will follow to suit. We've got to chase the man that we want to become. So start catching your negative patterns and rewriting them in real time. You got to really catch them. Every result that you have in your life starts with the thought that you chose to believe. One of the best ways to do this is to just be aware. Like every time you have those little thoughts, like I can't do this, this is hard, I feel like I'm always struggling, I don't know how to do this, why does this always happen to me? All those little thoughts that are in there, they're little beliefs. I'm going to talk about how to rewire them in a second, but first you got to be aware of them. Hey, it's Brendan. Quick interruption to your regularly scheduled video. I want to let you know of an opportunity that you have to go even deeper into this work together. Now, if you have not yet, please check out the description down below, and in there we've got links to both Launch, our 3-day event, and also Ascend, our high performance mastermind. Now, Launch, it's our 3-day event, and it's the most ruthlessly effective event to change your brain, for you to become more aware of the subconscious programs and beliefs that have been holding you back, and to teach you the tools, the techniques, and the processes to dramatically transform those programs and those beliefs and literally rewire your brain. Again, Launch, it's our 3-day event, and we run them 5 times a year. We also have Ascend, which is our 12-month high-performing mastermind for men who are committed to their growth and who want to totally recreate themselves. I literally want to send you a new birth certificate in 12 months' time because you've grown that much. So if you're a man and you want to go fast, you want to go big, and you understand that you don't want to put off living life at your potential, and you don't want to hold on to any unnecessary stress, anxiety, fear, worry, doubt, or suffering, and you want to be liberated from those habits of thinking and live life to the fullest. So check out the links in the description, take a look at the program information and the amazing success stories from the men just like you who have gone through some of their programs, and I'll see you on the other side. And now, let's get back to the video. You got to understand that your thoughts create your reality, and you've got to understand that those are little beliefs, and we've got to first be aware of them. So you've got to catch them. Have a little notepad that you write down all of the little things. I constantly have a little notepad there where if I think something, or if I have this little thought, I write it down, because then I know it's a belief. I know that there's something there. And I'm going to show you how you can change that. Now, the Buddha said, your mind is everything. What you think, you become. Your mind is everything. A lot of people don't put enough focus on their mind and the thoughts that they have. Most people are thinking negative thoughts consciously and unconsciously. So the more that you can become aware of them, you might go, holy, I have so much here that I didn't even know was there. Awareness is key. Awareness is the first step. Keep a list of and become aware of all of the thoughts that you're having, all the limiting beliefs. Just make a big list of all the things that you can work on, and you'll be able to run them through this next tool that I'm going to give you, which is the empowerment grid. How to rewire limiting beliefs. Now, most men are trapped in subconscious programs that are instilled during childhood. They run on autopilot, they don't even know. This empowerment grid helps you break free of that. 50% of our beliefs are formed by the age of 5. Think about that for a second. 50% of our beliefs are formed by the age of 5. You wouldn't ask a 5-year-old to make decisions about your life, would you? But unconsciously, we already have. So it's so important. So first we need to identify the limiting beliefs that's holding us back. Now, a limiting belief can be a thought too, like I'm not good at this, or why does this always happen to me? That's a belief. So then we need to ask, like, what's a new belief? What's a belief that would serve us better? What's a new empowered belief? That's why it's the empowerment grid. So I'm just going to use the example of I'm not good enough. You might have a belief that I'm not good enough. So what's a new empowered belief? I am good enough. That's the new empowered belief. So now we need to install that new belief. So how we do that is find all the evidence to prove that that's true. When have you been good enough? What is the evidence to show you that that's true? All the things. Well, you're alive, which means you're good enough. What else? Maybe that you were able to pass school. Maybe that you are able to drive. Maybe that you've got this job. Maybe that you got this promotion. Maybe that you're in this relationship. Maybe you were good enough, even though you're not in a relationship, you went through a divorce, but you were still good enough at the time to marry that person. So if we just list all this evidence, we realize how good we are. And then there'll be a point, go 30, 50 reasons. And yes, I know it's work. Yes, I know it's gonna take time. But you know what? That time's gonna pass anyway, right? So you can sit there and be like, that's too much, I'm not gonna worry about it. Or I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. And you'll be exactly in the same spot where you are in 12 months time, 2 years time. And you'll see everyone who's working on themselves skyrocket. So do it. Worst case, just commit to 30 days. Just give it 30 days and see how you feel. I guarantee that you'll do it for 30 days and you'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna keep going with this. So we identify what's going on. We understand our thoughts create our reality. We identify what's going on. We pick a new belief. What's the new belief that we want to install? And then we find all of the evidence to fuel that belief. It's there. We're just not aware of it, right? Now, Carl Jung said, until you make your unconscious conscious, it will dictate your life and you will call it fate. So all of these things that are in the unconscious that are running around, they pop out every now and then, and that's when we catch them. And so then those little things, you'll find that they're all the little unconscious beliefs. And what we've been doing is creating our reality from those beliefs. And as I said, our beliefs create our actions, and our actions then reinforce those beliefs 100% of the time. So your results right now in life are a result of the things that you believe and what you think. So if you want to change your life, change your beliefs, change what you think. And then the last point, the third and final point here, align actions with your vision. Change doesn't just stick without aligned, consistent action. You can change and feel really good and then just meditate under a tree all day and you're not really going to change the world or achieve much. We need to take action. But what you'll find is the better you think and feel, you take better aligned action, and your actions create different results because you're thinking and feeling different. So you've got to, at the end of each time, do what's one action. End of each little thing that you do in the empowerment grid, ask yourself, what's one action I can do with this new belief now? Maybe it's sending a message to someone. Maybe it's updating something. Maybe it's having a conversation with someone. Whatever it might be, just one little action, right? And that's how you transform your life fast, right? So build the habits that support you to becoming the man that you want to be. Set clear and emotionally charged vision that pulls you forward. So many people, they want to get out of their current life, and they get out of it and then they've got no vision or direction where they're going, and then they just sit here in this safe zone in comfort where they're doing all right, but they're not really doing great. And that's where a lot of people, unfortunately, die physically, but also emotionally and mentally. They say most men die by the age of 30, but they actually physically leave this planet, you know, at 80. But a lot of them, you can see walking around, so many men are just like, you can see it in their eyes. Unfortunately, hopefully we can influence them. So share this with someone who needs to see it. So take bold and uncomfortable action. Every single day ask yourself, what can I do that's going to push myself out of my comfort zone? And you'll see that with those actions, with your new beliefs, and you'll have better thoughts, and it would be a cycle of momentum. It will just keep building and building and building. But you have to start with that, and start with the actions, start with your thoughts, start with the empowerment grid, and then you'll see that it just kind of keeps compounding from there. Joel Barker said, vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision with action, you can change the world. So important. So if you want to master your mind, if you want to master your life, you need to commit to your total recreation, total transformation. It's not magic, right? It doesn't just happen all of a sudden like this. It's a decision, it's a system, and it's a relentless commitment to you. This is the blueprint. I've literally given you the blueprint. Now, it's time for you to move. It's time for you to take action. You made it to the end of the video. You are the true top 1%. Now, don't forget to like and comment below what you got, your biggest takeaway was. I love hearing that. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like, the biggest insight, realization. I read them all, and I like seeing what you got from this. Now, if you'd also like to grab my copy of my free ebook, 4 Rules Any Man Can Follow to Radically Transform His Life, click on the link down below in the description in this video. And if you love this video, you can check out some of the other videos on here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.